enjoying this style of offense you guys are playing? Kind of fits right into what you like to do, huh?
Yeah, I'm pretty enjoying it a lot. It's coming along with all us on the offense side of the ball. We could be very disruptive. But yeah, we just keep stacking days and keep buying into the scheme, and great things will come forward.
I can't imagine you're going to continue game after game to have this much time of possession and this many running plays. What more does the offense have to show? What more do you guys have that we haven't seen?
Really just being more physical, striking, being the first to strike, and just really, as far as running backs, just really just believing in our aiming points and just trusting our read keys and just being able to, create them explosive plays and just being more physical. That's all I could say. Just you can never be too much physical, in the game of football. So, yeah.
I don't know how much you've looked into Oregon's defense thus far, but what have sort of stood out that's a pretty big and talented front they have? Just sort of, what are your sort of early observations for that group?
Really, they're a very talented group. I feel like if we come out and strike them first, we should be very successful. We know they like to move around a lot, but so communication is key this game, and really big on the details, So to me, I feel like the team who's big on the littlest details wins the game. So it should be fun. We go out there, play our brand of football, and we come out victorious.
As somebody who's new to this rivalry, there have been guys in the room kind of explaining how much this means to the guys. Is a different energy this week?
Mm-hmm.
How you're sort of approaching this game?
Pretty much like another game. We've been saying it all week. Been saying since week one, every game we play is another week of a college football playoff for us. So we go out there, play our brand of football, and again we come out leave victorious. So.
Have you watched any film from the Boise State running back, Ashton Genty, and just the success that he's had?
Yes.
How much have you really broken into the film, and where do you feel like, if you have looked at it, where do you think he found the most success?
I really think he found the most success with really just hitting it. He's seeing it and hitting the holes, not second-guessing himself, not stuttering under his feet. Just really once he see this, he hit every aiming point, he pressed every aiming point, and really when he seen the hole, he hit it. So I feel like we could maybe create that stress point on their defense and do the same.
When you see someone in your same position group have so much success from the week before you play an opponent, does that give you confidence heading into the game?
I don't know to call it confidence, but it definitely gets me pretty stoked. Kind of get me pumped just to see that we're definitely going to be running the ball a lot. Obviously that's the key to our offense, but, just really just being able to see that is you're able to run the ball on, opponents like that. But really, like I said, we come out, play our brand of football, we leave victorious, and the whole rest goes wild. So,
when you referring to like wearing teams down with what you guys are doing,
mm-hmm.
when you're in the moment, on the field, what is the telltale sign that this team's had it? They're starting to wear down. What do you notice from a defense?
Really, they just get fatigued or they go to communication. Usually, defense is big on communicating. And when you hear a defense over-communicating and they get to yelling at each other, you know that you're stressing that defense out. So just being able to just take it to them every play, just be able to be physical, just pound the rock, just if you're blocking, just taking on your block and just being physical, at the point of attack. That's really what I mean by that.
You feel like you guys got there against San Diego State? Did you get that kind of blood in the water sense at some point during that game?
When you say blowing the water, what do you mean?
Well, kind of referring to what he was saying, like wearing a team down and.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, we kind of got a sense of that last week. We seen it. We're not even a tempo team, but just to see the defense just really, getting took to like as if being fatigued and stuff like that. We noticed that with the linebackers in the secondary. So, we definitely relay that back to the coaches, letting them know, like, Coach, they're about finished. We need to keep pounding this rock. So,
I've heard superhero references. You hear fire and ice with running backs, thunder and whatever. What are you and Jam? Give me something.
I don't really know. I mean, I feel like we could come up with a little bit of something, but that's like, I don't know.
Why don't you workshop for that for me?
Yeah, I got you. I might got to come back to you with that one.
I think it's pretty interesting how some of the Oregon players in their press conference today said that this is their Super Bowl. And you guys seem to have the very opposite. Well, how do you feel like, not playing into those emotions might help you in this game?
You know, you gotta very, you know, playing this game of football, you want to play it with emotion, but you don't want to be emotional. You know, I feel like it's a big difference in that. You want to be pumped, you want to be thrilled, but you want to be also focused during the course of chaos. So, you know, just to really, I don't want to call it. I know they saying the Super Bowl, whatever. But like I said, you know, it's another game for us. You know, like we've been saying since week one. Every game going forward or on our forward approach is a week of college football playoff, and we believe if we treat every game like that, then we will be having the season that we want.
Thanks, Anthony.
Appreciate it.